Hey everybody, I'm Psychroclasm, and I think it's time that we talked about Flux caves. I did a little bit of testing on it before the game was actually released, and it's really good. Like, it fixes a lot of the problems I had with The Witness, and I know that doesn't make sense based on what it looks like from the beginning. But it's like Portal and The Witness kind of got together and had a good puzzle game baby. So the goal is to get these balls into that tube. And you have to get 5 of them, I believe. Seems simple enough, right? Simple tube puzzle. And that's where I think the first comparison for The Witness came in for me. But it's like The Witness, look, I'm gonna go ahead and get it out. The Witness annoyed the shit out of me because they never give you a reason why you're there. You're just on a pretty island. There are tape recorders around with weird philosophical bullshit going on. And it's nice, don't get me wrong, but I want some semblance of an idea of what I'm doing. And I certainly don't want these beautiful open environments to be restricted to these little line drawing puzzles that most of which could have been in like an activity book. And sure, like the bird call puzzle was slightly more, I guess counterintuitive, although I guess that's not a nice word. But still, it didn't give me much reason for the game to be what it was. And yes, I'm aware of the environmental puzzles as well. That's fine. Like, it just, it didn't give me a reason to want to keep going. But I did, unfortunately. But Flux Caves, sorry, I need to stop bitching and get back to what I was doing. Flux Caves puts you in a beautiful environment and then tells you how you got there. Real quick, little bit of visual storytelling, guys. That's all it takes. And then you get to walk around in the beautiful environment. And there's a puzzle in the beautiful environment. It's not on a little screen, on a screen. It's actually a 3-dimensional puzzle. And I've probably already drawn the comparison between Portal, I forget. But the reason I say it's like Portal, not just because it requires spatial reasoning. Well, no, I guess it is because it requires spatial reasoning. I'm bad at wording. Okay? I've got somewhere that I'm trying to get with my train of thought. Just go along with it, okay? But the fact that this game requires you to move things to find a solution to a puzzle opens it up to non-standard solutions, and that's something I find really exciting. Like, there's an undo mechanic that allows you to completely break the game in some cases. These little crystals power these little generators, by the way. Well, not generators, they're like little speed boosters. But again, not the point. So this is slowing down here. That's the cool thing. You're basically like troubleshooting an assembly line. So this one's arrows go this way, so it won't help me accelerate them. But this one would. Boop. Hang on. It takes me a second to get where I'm going, but I get there eventually. Let's see how far they go now. Alright, so we need the other accelerator on that other side over there. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, that's where we need that accelerator. Yeah. Oop. Better move this before I get it stuck in place. Oh, and also, listen to the music in the background. How relaxing is that? How peaceful is all of this? This, in an auditory sense, is what The Witness was visually. But it also has what The Witness was visually. And I think we've solved it. And once all 5 of the balls load, our gate to the next area should open. 1 and 2. And then we move on. And these levels are numbered, but you can basically go wherever you want. Like, I could just go ahead and move straight on to the next open world puzzle. But remember what I said about completely breaking the game? And I'm not talking about abusing the physics, but abusing the abusing the reversal is what makes this really fun. Because if I have a section of 3 tubes all aligned together, and there's a level like that somewhere, I want to say it's number 7. Yeah, I want to say it's number 7. But I can basically use 1 tube in 3 spots with the correct type of, or with the correct sequence of moves and undos. And that, just in itself, the ability to do that, to think outside the box, is what I really like. I'm almost to level 7, but I just wanted to point out that there's also environmental factors, like you just add ice and you got a sliding puzzle. Let me see. Hang on. It's been a little while since I've played this, so let me see if I can remember the solution to this puzzle so it doesn't take quite as long. There's a little observation up there, or a little observation deck up there to make it easier, but we shouldn't need it. Oh, I did need it. Okay, there we go. Hang on. And... yeah, this is it. Okay, so you see how we've got this long chain of... and like we've got this long chain of pathway for us to move tubes that should be parallel? Well, the cool thing about having the goal being to move solid objects, persistent objects, means that they take time to move from one place to another. So as the ball drops down here, and I'll go ahead and move a tube into place, even though this isn't going to be the correct tube, we're going to have to move one into place in just a second. But the ball takes time to get to the next place it has to be, and that gives us opportunities to mess around with the undo button. So I'm going to go ahead and solve most of it, and then we're going to see how much rigory we can do. So in theory, what we want here is a complete set of tubes that leads from one end to the other. I can already see that I've made an error somewhere. Let's see. Where would it benefit from a speed up the most? I guess switching out this would do good. Hang on just a second. Oh, see, I actually just did one already. You heard one click into place, but there's not a complete track. A third one just clicked into place. There's no track. How are you doing this? I think I might have already set up 2 for success. Yeah, I think I did. So I might have to come up with another level. But the point is, what I can do here is I could swap out these right here, for instance. Pretty sure, anyway. Then push this guy into place. Let's make sure it actually gets around the loop, first of all. Yeah, see, it hits an accelerator up there. So theoretically, it could just continue, and you also just saw that one jump the gap right there. The puzzle doesn't need to be complete. It only needs to be physically feasible. But if I didn't want to watch it jump the gap, I could just undo button it. Hang on. I could load a ball, get it started around, and then just undo button it, and bam! We're set up for success. And I think that is part of what makes this a really rich experience. Just the fact that you can cheese it just a little bit. And I'm not sure how much move memory it's got in here, so I'm gonna just put the I'm just gonna put the puzzle back the way it was when it was solved, so I can get that last one out. But I just think that that makes it an overall better experience, and it's a good puzzle game. And it's not just the ice, and it's not just the crystals. Like, there's a whole other set of obstacles that make this worth playing. Like, let me see if I can jump to level 10 real quick. Sorry, I got sidetracked again, like, staring at the world again. But look at this. Just look at these fucking set pieces. You start the game with a crashed ship, and look right here in this hangar. There's another ship. Like, you know what you're working towards. You know why you're here. It's good storytelling, it's good design, and it makes me so happy. Sorry, I'll get back to where I was going. I was wrong, it was level 9. But look at this. Just look at how beautiful this is. Like a truly vertical puzzle, and it's just great. And I think I was supposed to be able to get here because it was a pretty open door, but these silly little details, and it's really endearing, and I enjoyed my time with this so much. I'm just advocating that you play. I'm not going to show you anything else. I just wanted to do a little look at a project that I think deserves a lot of support just for being as good as it is. But anyway, it's on itch.io. I don't know if it's on Steam, but if it is, I'll put the Steam link down in the description. But this has been a small look at Flux Caves, and I think it and the developer deserve a lot of support. It's good design, it's good storytelling, and it's just something you can sit back and relax with. And I really appreciate that. But until the next video, stay safe, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you around. Bye.